Café con Leche, la voz de los latinos en América. Estamos transmitiendo desde hermosa 1470 M 96.9 FM. Les habla Lilia Galindo, me acompaña el juez LaMon. Él es un orador motivacional que nos viene a levantar el ánimo todos los jueves en este segmento. Good morning por la mañana.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fine. What is our topic for today, Dana?
Today we're going to talk about talents and abilities. And it's very important that we talk about it because, as you discussed in your first half of the show, there are people who may have a disability. And it's important that whenever we're dealing with people, we don't focus on what they can do, what they cannot do. We focus on what they can do. And when you focus on what they can do, you can help make them full participating citizens in our society.
You made me feel better. Okay, let's talk about this. Bueno, dice, ya que estábamos hablando del programa anterior, del segmento anterior que tuviste con personas con incapacidades, dice, bueno, el día de hoy vamos a hablar de talento y habilidad. Dice, y bueno, lo que tenemos que entonces enfocarnos para poder hacer a todas las personas exitosas en su vida es en lo que pueden hacer, no en lo que no pueden hacer.
As your audience probably knows by now, I am blind. I have been blind for most of my life. I became blind when I was 4, and now I'm 70. So that's a lot of years. And throughout my life, I noticed when people look at me, they think about what I can't do because I can't see. But I've always worked against that to show what I can do, even though I can't see.
Dice, como ustedes saben, pues ya saben porque he estado participando aquí ya por mucho tiempo. Yo soy ciego desde que tenía 4 años y dice, ahora ya tengo 70, entonces siempre veo que la gente me mira de tal manera, considerando qué es lo que no puedo hacer, pero no lo que sí puedo hacer. Entonces, esa es la situación.
So I learned Braille when I was about 10 years old is when I actually started going to the school where I could learn Braille. And when I learned Braille, it was a school for all blind. Everybody there was blind. But that was only through 6th grade. After that, I went to a regular school with other students. We just made sure that Braille resources were available for the blind students.
Dice, cuando fui a la escuela, hasta el 6º año o sea, toda la primaria, fui a una escuela donde se daba educación especial para personas que no tenían la vista. Usamos el sistema Braille. Dice, entonces, después del 6º año ya me integré a una escuela regular, solamente asegurándome que los estudiantes tuvieran acceso, que ahí en esas escuelas los estudiantes tuvieran acceso al el recurso de Braille.
Now, a lot of people are surprised that when they learn that I'm blind or they see that I'm blind and they find out that when I went to college, when I went to Yale, I majored in mathematics because a lot of people think, oh, wow, to do math, you got to be able to see. You got to be able to see all those symbols and those equations in order to do math. Well, I had the ability to picture them even though I couldn't see them with my eyes. So I was always an A student when it came to doing math.
Wow. Dice, cuando yo llegué a estudiar mi grado, mi licenciatura en matemáticas, todo el mundo que pensó que yo no la iba a poder hacer porque no podía ver los símbolos. Ya ven, en matemáticas son símbolos, ecuaciones, y y todo lo tienes que ver para poder hacer matemáticas. Sin embargo, yo fui capaz de crear un sistema en donde pude hacer mis cálculos. Dice, yo fui siempre un estudiante que me saqué la mejor calificación, o sea, la A.
So my ability to do math was a special ability. We can call it a talent.
Entonces mi habilidad para manejar las matemáticas era lo que se puede llamar un talento.
Now, too often, when we think of the word talent, we think of dancing and singing and acting, those skills that are used for entertainment. But talent is any skill that you do that you have a special ability to do it.
Dice, normalmente cuando hablamos de la palabra talento, pensamos en cosas como la danza, el cantar, el actuar, el tocar algún instrumento, cuestiones de entretenimiento, pero también es una habilidad especial que tú tienes para realizar algo.
Last week I had a chance to speak at an event down in Orange County, and there was a young lady there who was in community college. And one of the things she said she learned while in community college is she is really good at planning events, special events, and setting up the decorations and creating things, and she's really good at it. That is her talent that she discovered. It's not the thing that we usually think of when we say, oh, where are you going to school? Oh, I'm going to go to UCLA. Oh, what are you going to major in? We always think of stuff like science and math and engineering and law, but we don't think, I'm going to be an event planner because I really do that well.
Dice, la semana pasada tuve la oportunidad de participar en un evento en el condado de Orange, en un colegio comunitario, y conocí a una joven que encontró que tenía la habilidad de planear eventos especiales, de decorarlos, de organizar todo, y dice, y entonces ella ha decidido ahora iniciar una carrera en esto, no necesariamente en lo que siempre se espera que sea matemáticas, historia o cualquier otra de las áreas que ya conocemos.
So, here's another thing that people look at a blind person, and I say they look at them and they think of what they can't do. Except one of the things they always assume that a blind person can do is they think of them as being musically talented.
Yes.
Probably because we look at stars like Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles, and Jose Feliciano, and we say, they're really talented in music. Let me tell you, I have no talent in music whatsoever.
I will sing a little. No, I hear you sing one day, and I remember that you are good singing, but you don't want to explode that ability. It's okay.
I have no ability.
Talent.
I'm telling you.
That was
no
a talent.
Special ability. All of us can sing. The question is, can we sing on key?
Ok, dice, generalmente con las personas que no pueden ver, ciegas, dice, todo el mundo piensa que no podemos hacer nada, excepto que ser muy, muy buenos en música. ¿Por qué? Pues porque hemos visto ejemplos de muchos cantantes que han sido muy exitosos, como Stevie Wonder y José Feliciano, y dijo otro que ya no me acuerdo. Pero yo no tengo ese talento, yo no lo tengo.
Very quickly, I'm going to talk about two students that I went to school with and what they ended up doing. Both of them were totally blind, and one of them became a mechanic, an automobile mechanic.
Wow.
And he did that because his dad thought, wow, he's totally blind. I don't know what he'll be able to do. But his dad was a mechanic. He said, you know what? I'm going to teach him everything I know about automobiles. So that blind student became an auto mechanic. Actually, he worked out of Rosamond. The other Oh, I'll let you translate on that one.
Dice, cuando estaba yo estudiando me encontré dos compañeros ciegos que tenían también, no podían ver absolutamente nada. Dice, uno de ellos se convirtió en un mecánico mecánico automotriz. Dice, su papá era mecánico automotriz. Dice, entonces él decidió a enseñarle todo lo que sabía porque estaba preocupado porque no veía. A enseñarle todo lo que sabía de mecánica. Así es que el amigo se convirtió en un mecánico de automóviles y trabaja en Rosemont.
And the other student went to San Francisco State, majored in geology. Geology is a study of, I guess you can study earthquakes, you can study rocks, you can study all kinds of things. She was a straight A student, and she ended up getting a job as a consultant on how to store nuclear waste. She was completely blind.
Wow.
Okay.
Ajá. Dice, también tuve una compañera que también era ciega, eran los dos que se referían. Dice, y ella se fue a estudiar a una universidad, geología. Dice, ahí en la Universidad de San Francisco. En geología se estudian, ya saben, los terremotos, las rocas. Y dice, y ella se convirtió en una consultante de cómo almacenar desperdicios nucleares, y en eso trabaja. Wow, that is
the key thing is, don't look at the disability, look at the ability and move in that direction.
La clave entonces es no te fijes en lo que no puedes hacer, fíjate en lo que puedes hacer y dedícate a eso. Thank you so much, Dana.
You're welcome.
I feel better now. Thank you so much.